before you go and call that real estate agent. If you're not careful, you could give yourself a whole heap of unnecessary stress. You need to give yourself a buying budget that considers all of the additional expenses that you could be up for when you buy property. Here are some of those expenses. The number one cost is a buffer. A buffer is an extra amount of money that you've saved up on the side to be able to use for things that you might not expect. When you buy a property, just know that you're buying somebody else's issues. You could end up with repair bills that you weren't expecting. Somewhere between 2 and 7% is a really useful buffer to give yourself. A second big expense that comes into play are taxes. The tax is different depending on the price of the property, and depending on whether you're a first home buyer or an investor, and the taxes that you pay will be determined by the country that you live in. Check in the country that you live which taxes you need to pay for property when you buy property. Use an official government online calculator to work out the stamp duty or other taxes that you need to pay in your country or state. The third cost is property valuation fees. Sometimes your lender might pay for that property valuation, but sometimes they may not, and you may have to pay for that. A fourth cost is legal fees. You'll need to hire a solicitor or a conveyancer to be able to help you to settle the property and to help you to close it off so that you can move in. Fifth cost is home and contents insurance. Usually a lender will not lend you the money unless you have home and contents insurance already established. Sixth cost is a building and pest inspection. It's a good idea to do your due diligence and have a building and pest inspection done before you move in. Seventh cost is a property surveyor. Not everybody needs to get a property surveyor. Getting a property surveyor is there to help you with your tax purposes if you're an investor. An eighth cost that could come into play is mortgage insurance. Find out from your lender, depending on which loan product you get, how much you can borrow without getting mortgage insurance. If you do need to get mortgage insurance, find out how much that insurance is so that you can cover the cost if you need to. The ninth cost is other costs. When you buy property in your country, there may be other things that come into play. How do you actually work out what your buying budget is? Take your deposit plus your home loan and you minus all those additional costs. If you'd like this done automatically for you, I have a free calculator that can work out exactly what your buying budget is if you add in all the costs that could be involved. It's called the My Buying Budget Calculator. If you'd like access to our special calculator, comment below with the word calculate and we'll send the link your way.